It's 5:14 here on the morning of June 18th. The tropics have started to heat up here, and it looks like Alberto could be forming at any moment, but we are tracking two other areas, so three total here from the National Hurricane Center. The most imminent one here is the one down there in the southern Gulf, but there's also a new feature we're going to be watching in the southern Gulf by this weekend, so a lot to talk about here. Let's start with our potential tropical cyclone. It's still a disturbance, but it is expected to become Alberto later on today. As it's a fairly large system, it's going to take some time for it to tighten up here, but you can see the track taking it into northern Mexico, just north of Tampico by tomorrow night, but the impact's well away from where that center will be moving inland. Up the Texas coast, tropical storm warnings are in effect all the way from just off Galveston Bay there down towards Corpus Christi and into the Brownsville area. So that's where we're going to see some of the stronger winds as this rain also moves in. So showing you precision cast here. Notice the rain on the northern Gulf becoming more and more isolated today and tomorrow. Your bigger rain, there it is, moving towards the Texas coast by later on this evening into tonight, into Wednesday, a very rainy day there on the Texas coast, and there's the center of it. And you can see that rain extends hundreds of miles away from the center of this. You've also got a strong onshore flow, so there will be some surge issues, maybe all the way up to 2 to 4 feet closer to the Houston coastal areas. And then once you get away towards the northern Gulf, your coastal flood issues become less of an issue, but tides will still be higher than normal. Big rain totals for the Texas coast and even inland from San Antonio to Corpus to Houston. 5 to 10 inches is still possible in isolated areas. Many, though, will at least pick up 4 inches of rain. For us, our flooding risk is now decreasing. It does look like we're going to still have some showers around today and tomorrow, but they're becoming more isolated. So we do have some rain out there this morning. Those showers will continue on and off throughout much of the day. We're going to be in the 80s as we go through today, so not nearly as hot, and our flood risk is lower today than it was yesterday. But look at this. Texas coast flood risk is elevated today, and then tomorrow a much larger area could see flooding from Austin to San Antonio. There's Corpus Christi, there's Houston. So that's where the biggest problems are going to be from what is expected to be Alberto. Yes, some winds, but rain is the bigger concern here. And this graphic just shows you how large these systems can be. Yes, that's showing you where the center of the storm may go, but those tropical storm force winds extending well to the north up that Texas coast. For our area, tides will be 1 to 2 to even 3 feet above normal, especially for your east-facing shores, East Bank of Plaquemines, parts of Hancock County there, and into eastern St. Bernard. Your tides will be higher today and into tomorrow as well. Our big ridge is keeping this thing heading west. What's interesting, though, as we get into the end of this weekend, we're going to be watching for a new area of disturbed weather. The steering currents with this might be a bit different. That ridge by early next week is further to the west. That may allow a little bit more moisture our direction. That remains to be seen, but we will keep an eye on that there. And right now, I do have a chance for rain by next Monday, but it's still too soon to say for sure what exactly that second feature might end up doing. But we do have some scattered showers today and tomorrow. Temperatures hanging out in the 80s, so that's a nice positive plus with all this. We'll be in the 90s for the upcoming weekend with some drier weather, and then next week we'll watch for some storms with more tropical moisture. Our marine forecast, still not good to be out on the water. Small craft advisories are in effect today and tomorrow. The seas do start to settle some by Thursday. High tide, and when you could see that coastal flooding will happen through the late morning and the early afternoon, and then your low tides will happen later on this evening.